Here we are down at Beyond Montessori at the summer art camp. I'm here with Amy Whitney, and she's graciously come and filmed some of the students talking about their artwork. And it's just a thrill to have her do that for myself and my students, fellow artists. And I have some of Canyon's artwork beside me here that he did this summer on the easel, and a piece of artwork that Canyon did about Eagle Boy, a literature-based piece of artwork that was done this summer.
Can you describe how you look at art with children? Like, is it a vital part to every child's life, or what does it mean to have your child enrolled in art?
Well, I think creativity is really important for everyone, and it is something that can be learned, especially when you break things down into shapes and lines. And that's something I think every artist kind of knows that, but they maybe don't express it. So an artist that has put that into a written form is a teacher called Mona Brooks. And I've become familiar with her books over the years. And a lot of parents that homeschool their kids use her ideas because they're very well laid out and they're very simplistic. So the idea of dots and circles and lines make up every art piece or every landscape, and you just have to break it down enough so that it's simplistic enough so that you can work your own steps. So you can make it very simplistic or make it as complicated as you want. But in a school like Beyond Montessori, it's a nice match because they are always talking about shapes and lines converging and diverging and octagons. That type of jargon is used regularly, so it's a very good match.
And a little bit about your experience working with children for the summer. You don't traditionally work with children, do you?
Mainly my work has been with high school kids,
okay.
But I have worked with different age groups, probably about the third or fourth year that I was into teaching. I taught a summer art program for the Waterloo County Board. It was fabulous. The kids would have ranged from one child was 5 to about 12. And it was just a fabulous way to spend time with children in the summer.
Because I find I'm around children a lot now because of my daughter, and they are teachers themselves, aren't they?
Yes, they are. This summer I usually had about 4 stations running and possibly a 5th one at the side for an extra project if something got completed quickly. And it was just interesting to watch, to let them do what they wanted to do, and then a project might sit there for quite a while, and then one student or artist would sit down and start to work away at it, and it was like they were opening a door for the other students to sit down and invite them to do that work just through the action.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes.
And what was your highlight of the summer? What was the best part? Can you pinpoint?
Well, I think the door opening, watching them unfold and choose things when they were feeling ready. I enjoyed watching that. I enjoyed their personalities and watching them grow as beings and being so untouched by the world, that they're just so lovely and gentle and open to things in life and have such positive attitudes.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for inviting me here today. It's been so beautiful.
Well, I've really enjoyed this, Amy, and I'm happy that we are working together again, because
Yes.
I don't think this will be the end.
Beautiful. Thanks, Pam.
Okay.
Did you have fun at camp? What was your favorite part?
Making art.
Making art.
Yeah, it was nice to have you there. You were wonderful.
Do you want to tell us about that picture? It's pretty.
Do you want to tell us anything about it? About your drawing? So can you tell us about your drawing, what you're drawing? Because it looks fabulous.
It's a roller coaster.
Oh, wow. So what did you have an experience with a roller coaster this summer? Can you tell us a little bit about it and tell Amy too? Thank you. I went.
To a fair and there was a roller coaster there and they went on it.
Lovely.
Was it fun? Cool. Did you scream?
Were you scared a little? It was just thrilling, was it?
Fun.
Yeah.
Do you want to hold the picture up to the camera for me?
And then tell us what it is.
Roller coaster.
By a wonderful artist at Beyond Montessori School.
So what do you have there?
Alien things
Oh, where do aliens live?
and died.
Inside. Is it an airplane or a spaceship?
Airplane.
Ah, it's cool. Do you know what planet that alien comes from? I'm not sure. Did you make that?
Yeah. At my house.
Yeah? How did you do it?
We put glue on it and then on this bowl and we did that little bowl thing. And we put pokers on it. And then we painted it. And we were waiting for it to be dry. And then to 1 minute it was dry.
You put that around when it was dry.
Yeah.
Ah, was it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I put an ice cube on it, and then I put it on top of paint, and then I poured, and then I added the weight to it to dry.
So, and you blended everything.
Yeah.
And what did you put on there, that little black thing?
A do-a-dia.
A derby hat, right? And that's like the artist McGree that you did. And that's a work in progress. And you'll have to hold it up. Show the camera. Okay, we are down at Beyond Montessori School with a wonderful artist friend of mine who is showing me a project that he suggested for this summer camp. And I'll let him tell you a bit about the project. So what is it made out of? How did you go about making it?
It's made of 2 eggs,
Egg cartons.
egg cartons, and
We painted it black.
we painted it black, and we put like pipe cleaners in it,
Yeah, we had to make little holes, and then we put them in.
and we put them in, and then it was an ant, and then and then it looked like eyes.
Exactly, and it was a really good project. I liked the idea that you came up with, and it was very, very sweet. Oh,
I was like making designs and stuff like that.
so you were thinking about boxes or transformers? What were you thinking about?
Nothing. I was just making designs.
Well, they're very lovely.
And they just turned out good.
Yeah, they did, and that's just a small one.
This is Niagara Falls.
Yes.
These are the trees and the houses. and the helicopter flying up in the air in the sky.
Yeah. And can you tell us what the significance is of the helicopter? Like, why did you do that?
Because I went in the helicopter once, and I was showing around the world, kind of, and I saw Niagara Falls and all the houses and trees.
So you just did a painting reflecting on that, didn't you?
And the sky, I saw.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
But I think it was a special occasion because that's quite
And
something.
this is the smoke from a chimney.
Yeah. There's very, when you go up in that, it's real, you're very fortunate to be able to do something like that. So you were reflecting on that. Do you remember what the occasion was that you went up? What was happening that week in your life?
Well, it was close to my birthday. It's one of my birthday presents.
Yeah, that's right. So that was very exciting. I liked hearing about it, and I'm glad you did some work about it.
There was 3 airplanes.
Very good.
And I like this one the best.
And why do you like that one the best?
And I like the design inside it.
Very nice.
And then it has this. And I was checking what's in this cloud.
Oh, so it's like a special arm
Yeah. I
or
can
sensor
see-
that comes
yeah.
out and touches the cloud?
Yeah, and sees what's in it.
Excellent. And what's coming out of the nose of the plane? It's touching the cloud too.
Touching that cloud too.
So what's that doing? Is it doing similar things?
Well, it's trying to look for something.
Ah, see if there's somebody in there? Okay, something like an unidentified flying object maybe? Okay.
I did an alien spaceship,
Yeah,
and it's made with 2 plates and a container,
that's your little alien guy.
and then the alien, and then there's like designs on the front and the back. And there's like some sparkles right here.
Very good.
And this is the eagle that I made.
Can you describe how you made that eagle? Because you did a wonderful job.
Well, I did like a little black thing right here,
Yep.
and then I painted a white spot in there, and then orange, black, and then there's like a circle going around for the eyes. And then I did this for the feathers.
Yep.
And then I did these for the feathers.
And you did the beak.
Yeah.
So you did a nice job on that. Very nice.
Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you very much.
That one made me think about a robot.
Yeah.
And it kept dripping.
Uh-huh.
So I made the drip be the robot.
Good.
So so it dripped here, and then I made it, and then I made that. And it dripped here all the way down. I didn't like it, so I made that.
I really like what you did with it.
I
This
like
something.
these pillows because it makes a little bit of the one yellow.
Very nice. And when the yellow touches the blue, it makes a little bit of green. And your lovely soft pink cloud above is interesting. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
This is a cloud.
Is it a cloud? Beautiful. Do you remember making that? Do you remember how you did it? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I made it so I put some at the top and some at the bottom, just like that.
And then you just blended it, didn't you? Very nice.
It has my favorite color, blue.
Good. Okay, what about the one at the top?
This is my strapper one.
Strapper? Can you tell us what a strapper is?
The strapper is when someone goes on a ride, the bad guy catches him, he catches with a strapper.
Ah.
And that's what that's what This is the galaxy one that walks on.
What about the galaxy?
Space aliens walk on it. Like this.
So who's in the galaxy? Who's in the galaxy?
Spaceman.
The spaceman? Who else?
Uh,
Are you in the galaxy?
yes.
We're here at Beyond Montessori School with one of the wonderful artists that came this summer. And she's holding up a piece of artwork that she was inspired to do at home. So would you like to tell us a little about some of the artwork that you created at home?
There's a feather on it.
That's right. Do you want to
And
describe them?
And the glue. And
And then the stamps, that's correct. Tell us about the stamps.
They're fish, crabs, cells, crab.
Very nice. And then show us. Show the camera. Very good. So it says, "Dear Miss Pam, I'll miss you when you're gone. Thank you for taking care of me. I loved art camp. Love, your artist friend."